Hello, it is Friday the 12th of November and we are going on a trip. So I'm joined with Greg.
Hi, you alright?
At Yorkshire Sea Eng, and we are heading to the NEC for the Classic Car Show. So join us, we're going to do a bit of a run round and see some people we know, maybe see some people we don't know, and hopefully see some very, very cool cars. So let's skedaddle.
Off we go.
We are starting today in Hall 4. We're here to see our friends at GCCG. It's alright, I'm recording behind the camera, not in front. You good? So let's have a look around their stand. We're here with, where is he? Jim.
Hello.
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 And we're going to talk about this cool little thing. Right, so Jim, tell us about this little Honda.
Well, this is a Honda S660. It was bought by the Lane Motor Museum in 2015. They paid a grand total of $15,000 for it. They exported it to the United States. The owner wanted to do a classic microcar rally in Europe, so they sent it over last year, and then unfortunately, due to that shall not be named, it never happened. So I went and picked it up in Amsterdam. I've been its caretaker ever since, and it's about to go back to the United States. This is its last hurrah. It's a 660cc engine. It's got a little turbocharger on it and a grand total of 63 horsepower. It's not the most powerful, but it does feel like you're doing light speed when you're driving with the roof off.
Amazing. Right, should we have a little look around the car?
Yes, go ahead.
So you'll probably recognise some Honda parts bin specials in here. You'll also notice the lack of touchscreens, something that myself and Greg really hate. And also any sort of screen at all in the centre console. It's all done on the buttons on the steering wheel, which is quite neat. Very simple, very smart, I think. And then, the engine is back here. Can we have a look at the engine?
Yes, of course. So this is our Honda Earth Dreams technology, which I have no idea what it means, but it obviously probably sounds good when you say it in Japanese. But this is 658cc, it's got a little turbocharger on it. It's actually borrowed from the Honda N1, but the whole platform is completely unique. The engine, as I say, is carried over, but the rest of it is all unique to the car, which is pretty good going for a limited production run of 30,000 cars being sold for probably the same price as a Fiat Panda.
You know all about Fiat Pandas, right?
Oh yes, that's one for another day.
Excellent. Jim, thank you very much for your time, and thank you to the Gay Classic Car Club for having us here at NEC. Bye for now. So we are here at the NEC and we're on yet another stand with another fellow Twitter and YouTube creator. So we have Mr. Chris Pollitt, who is here with the infamous Rover 800. Should we go have a look at it? I think we should. So, Chris, this is your world of pain.
This is my world of pain.
So do you want to tell me what you've done on the car then? Or what have you not done on the car? Would it be easier?
Well, excuse me, my body's still trying to regulate its temperature.
No, it is very warm here in the NEC.
That and this is a COVID hangover as well.
Ah, I see. Whoa, hold on.
No, not that bad. I'm not passing it out. What have I done to it? Everything. New cam seals, new cam belt, new coil pack, magnet coil leads, iridium plugs, pipe cross filter, water pump, timing belt, exhaust gasket, new mild steel front exit section, new cap, stainless mongoose cap back system, forged dump valve because you've got to have your
obviously.
LD Performance electronic cruise controller, which is fitted terribly, don't judge me on that. New battery, clean everything up. The car was hanging when I got it. Like, I cannot express how vile it was.
Sounds like one of my cars.
Yeah, it was awful. So I've had the interior redone, got the driver's seat retrimmed, I've cleaned everything. It's got new door cards, new door inserts that I made, and it's had 75% paint, so that wing hasn't been painted. And that passenger side front door hasn't been painted. And now there's the bumper, but that's because I've got a new bumper for it. This one had a hole in it.
Ah, okay.
So I didn't want to spend the money having I mean, it's repaired well, but I didn't want to spend the money having a broken bumper painted. So
that makes perfect sense.
On Sunday.
Very good.
New carpet as well. And yeah, just a lot of cleaning, a lot of faffing.
So basically, the only thing you haven't changed is the shell.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
but it's keeping its drive shafts now, is it?
Yes, yeah, they're not falling out now.
That's always a good start.
Yeah, always a bonus.
Excellent. So tell me about the group you're here with. You're here with the Modern Classic Executive Car Group.
Yes, yeah, this is it's a nice little group. It's a well curated little sort of corner of Facebook. There's only like 4,000 members, but it's just celebrating these 80s, 90s and early 2000s executive cars, because despite their executive nature, they tend to get ignored.
Yep.
They get forgotten in favour of hot hatches or more bona fide classics. And it's a nice little group to be part of, you know, and the car's great. I mean, you've got the Legend's stunning.
Yeah, I do like that Honda. That is really something beautiful.
And that is this. That's the same car.
Oh, is it? Underneath?
Yeah, Martin Legend is the same car. And the Bluebird's magnificent, and this was Alex's, who put the group and the stand together. And he's just bought this off his dad, but it's got like 50,000 miles on it or something.
I definitely have a soft spot for a Jag of that era. I really do. It's beautiful. Very good. Well, thank you for lending your time to be part of this Automotive Tales video. And I'm sure we'll see you around on YouTube and on Twitter. I'm going to stick the at Twitter and at YouTubey things in the bottom of the screen here somewhere. Yeah, that's the one. Excellent. Chris, thank you very much for your time. Very nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
Classic, and I'm on the YouTuber stand this year in Hall 4, and I'm with Ian from Hubner, and I'm also with Matt from Furious Driving. And the star of the show for me is Miss Proton. And it's really weird because if you think about it, she was in the garage, only 2-3 months ago, ready to be scrapped, dusty, covered in blankets, and now she's here at the NEC. It proves that every car deserves a second life. It's a really good show this weekend. Hopefully I'll get off the stand and have a look at it, but until then, make sure you tune in to Automotive Tales because they do some cool stuff. That is a full 50 spec, isn't it?
There you go. If I put 3 fingers on the other side, 3 fingers up, so it sits in the same spot, it'd be nice.
I think that's what it's doing.
Yeah, but it looks good, doesn't it?
And we're going round.
I mean, they were found in my granddad's garage.
No pressure, John.
Yeah, no pressure. There you go, 3 fingers.
Hey,
Happy days.
Beautiful.
Fitted to Steph's car. So, hello, Sarah. Thank you for inviting me into the Evoque stand.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for coming.
As you will have gathered, needs no introduction. We're here with Sarah Crabtree on the Evoque stand at the Classic Motor Show at the NEC.
Yeah.
How have you found the show?
Fabulous.
Yeah?
I've had a fantastic weekend.
You must be shattered though.
I'm very, very tired, as you can probably see by the bags under my eyes, more like suitcases. It's been great though. I've had a really, really good weekend. For one, it's just great to get back at it, isn't it, after COVID and missing the show. For two, it's just great to see a lot of people attending and not being a little bit frightened about being here with the masses. And it's just great to see all these fabulous vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Well, I'll tell you what, first question for you. What's your favourite vehicle you've seen at the show?
Right, okay.
Like choosing between children.
Yeah, I can't choose one.
Okay.
Can I have?
You can have a top 5 if you want.
Can I have a top 5? Okay, so my favourite has to be the Morris Ital on the Lancaster
The
insurance.
orange one.
The orange Morris Ital.
I'll insert a picture. So
Yeah, the Morris Ital. And then also on the Morris Marina Owners Club, there is a green Ital on there.
Oh, very good. I can see a theme starting here.
Which is beautiful. There's also, next to the orange Ital, there's a beautiful avocado green Rover P6.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah,
X undercover
really?
Yeah, undercover Met Police car.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful. So that's
three so
three. There's also a very, very beautiful Middlebridge scimitar just behind that
Just over
stand
here
over
towards
there
the Silverstone auctions.
in Titan Gold,
Titan Gold, very nice.
which caught my eye on the first day.
You're
Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous car.
Okay, so what's number
That's
5?
For, number 5. In Hall 5, there's a beautiful Volvo Amazon.
Volvo, I like your thinking.
I'm a massive Volvo
Is it?
fan.
It's an Amazon? Yes. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
an Amazon. Yeah.
An early one. Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. They're probably my top 5. But there's a lot of lovely cars, and I'm going to really upset a lot of people here that own a lot of cars here that I know, and I'm like, oh, I haven't mentioned them.
But they've been displaced by Italcars.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
So tell me about Evoque. So you're here with Evoque. This is your new venture.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
So Evoque Classics. Yeah, what is it all about? Good question. So we've launched a website, evoqueclassics.com, and it is a community-based website.
Okay.
Like a hub, really, for classic enthusiasts, where you...
Hopefully that's you lot watching.
Yeah, that's you lot.
3,
You
5
lot.
people maybe that are watching.
Well, hopefully maybe 10 people that are watching.
If you're lucky.
So for classic enthusiasts like you, to go onto the website, and you will find information on there like owners clubs,
Yeah.
events that are happening.
Great.
We've got owner stories on there. You can add your own owner story. We've got a free classifieds page on there. So if you've got boxes of Rammel that you want to move on, or those all important parts that you're looking for, put a wanted ad on there.
Let's be honest, we've all got a stack of car
we've
parts
all got
somewhere.
a stack of car parts that we're all going, oh, one day I'll need that. I know the car went like 4 years ago, but I might just need
Yeah,
that.
might still need it.
Somebody is looking for that part. Get it banged on the classifieds page. And then in about very, very shortly, we are launching an online auction platform
Great.
within the website. So
Okay. So if you've got a car to
so
sell,
if you've got a car to
sell it for you.
we'd love to hear from you. Yeah, we have, as our commission charges are, there's no buyer's fees. So if you were to bid on a vehicle that's up for auction on our platform, what you bid is what you pay. No hidden fees. And if you're a vendor and you want to sell a car, our commission is the lowest in the industry, 4.5% plus VAT.
There you go. You heard it here
Only 4.5%. Yeah,
Great.
4.5%.
Very good. Well, that's really exciting. We look forward to seeing more from Evoque
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah.
So before we wrap up, let's have an update on your journeys with Ivan. What's the
yeah,
latest?
so
I keep seeing
Ivan.
pictures of the screen over
Yeah,
here with pictures keep popping up.
the lovely Ivan.
absolutely.
He's great. He's a really good car. I was very, very, very fortunate. So a chap, Classic Wheels Wales, contacted me and said, I know you love British Leyland. I know you love an odd colour. I happen to have this brown, russet brown Ital. Are you interested?
Brown.
Russet brown.
It's a good solid name.
Yeah,
that, for a
it is,
colour
isn't
as
it? And I went, do you know what? That looks like a beautiful car. And I base a lot of stuff on trust when I'm speaking to somebody.
Yeah.
And I said, look, if you tell me that car is great, I'm going to drive from North Yorkshire to Cardiff.
Quite a journey.
Quite a journey. And I'm just going to come and I'm going to buy it and pick it up and I'll drive it home. And
You actually drove it all the way home?
Yeah, so my brother and I and my good pal Rich, we drove down to Cardiff and I drove him home. Yeah. And you have to have that bit of faith in people, don't you? You know, if they're going to tell you it's a decent car, and he was completely honest. He's now a very, very dear friend of mine. We've got that lovely bond now because
you've
he's sold me.
bonded over
Yeah,
the
we've
car.
bonded over the car.
great.
Yeah, it's brilliant. We'll be friends forever now. And yeah, drove him back. Did get back home to find that the fuel pump leaked.
Oh yes, I did see you did a video about it. I'll stick links to all of these things and videos
I've got
down here somewhere.
a YouTube channel now. Unfortunately, I've only got a couple of videos on there because I've been busy with Evoque and everything. So, you know, I will be adding more content to that. So you can find a couple of videos where we have just done a few bits with Ivan. We changed the fuel pump, so it's running great now. I've just recently changed the plug leads.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I did a run with the Morris Marina Club. They did the John O'Groats to Land's End run
Oh yes, I think
last
I saw
month.
this.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and I wanted to do the whole journey, but it was like 4 days, and I just thought,
It's a big
yeah,
commitment.
it's a big commitment. So I just did one of the legs, and he was struggling by the end of it. So we've changed the plug leads, and he's running a little bit better now. But it's great little car. He's still out. I will use him on dry days over the winter and stuff.
Yeah, it's not your everyday car, then you're not driving through the horrible, salty, wet winter weather.
I won't be using him when there's a lot of salt on the road, and we do tend to get a lot of salt on the road in North Yorkshire.
Yeah,
we do, unfortunately. I'm right on the edge of the moors, so we do tend to get quite a bit of snow.
Sounds like a great excuse for a Defender to me.
Yeah, it actually is.
I mean, not that you need an excuse to buy a Defender, right?
No, you shouldn't ever need an excuse to buy a Defender. Yeah, so actually, I'll be using him as much as I possibly can. And I can't wait to be taking him to the festival of the Unexceptional next year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I missed it this year, but
Did you?
Yeah, sadly.
What a show.
I remember where we at. We had an event of some sort on. We had something on.
Yeah, you must go.
I saw all the pictures. It looked great.
It was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
If you haven't seen, go have a search on Instagram or wherever you do your social
media.
#
Festival of the Unexceptional, sorry. And
not the Exceptional, the Unexceptional.
You will find stuff all over Instagram.
The irony is there was some exceptional cars there, by the fact they're unexceptional made them quite exceptional.
Did that actually make sense?
I think maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if it did. No, I don't think he did. I think he's just talking rubbish, to be fair. It's usually me that
talking rubbish. You can bleep in the comment below.
It's usually me that talks rubbish, but yeah, he's overtaken me on that one.
Taking the baton for you. Fab, well, I best let you get on. It's nearly pack down time. We're here on Sunday. So thank you very much for your time and for doing this little video for Automotive Tales.
You're very, very welcome.
And yeah, we'll hopefully see you soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Right. See you later.
Bye.
Well, that's all for this episode of Automotive Tales. If you enjoy the Automotive Tales content, then do please like, share and subscribe wherever that stuff is on the screen. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Here's some continuity for you. Greg's now got a beard.